Hey guys, so this is the Green Clan. We got a cast of talented anime YouTubers. Today our video is basically about other underrated series that compare or like as good as or better than the big three, which are Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. Just basically very popular series. So every Green Clan member has picked one underrated series that they think is as good as the big three or even better. And I'll start off with mine, which is Claymore. Claymore basically is about these female warriors who are half human, half monster, and in this world they just use like swords as their primary weapon, and they just defeat these monsters called Yoma, and basically it's just an adventure action manga and anime. The anime is 26 episodes, the manga is still ongoing with 22 volumes. So that's just a little synopsis, and our next reviewer has another underrated anime. So who would like to go?
The next one should be in alphabetical, so I guess it would be Brent next.
All right. What's up, y'all? This is Brent for 5, Reverse Play Buncat 5. And my underrated series is Gash Bell. Now, a lot of y'all probably know this as Zatch Bell. But Gash Bell is the original version and subtitles, and they cut out tons of content in this one. If you've not seen it, I suggest you check it out. I got a review of it on my page if you want some more information. And on to the next.
Dan, you're next.
Alright. Alright, one sec, sorry. Alright, ready. I'm gonna do, Bakuman. So, Bakuman, it's a great series. Most people know it's about. I think it's better than, definitely it's better than Bleach. That's no doubt. And I think it's better written than Naruto One Piece, but it's a really good series about two guys running a manga series. It's cool. Check it out.
So the one that I'm picking is like Bokuno, and it's kind of like all mixed up in a sense because it's like really quite like fast paced, and it's got like a very like complex and sort of like masterfully like woven storyline where it's like it's all sort of like set in 3 different timelines. Like one's like set like 1930, I think, and then like 1931, which is like set like up on a train. And basically, like every character is a main character in a sense, and it's got like superb like voice acting. I mean, it's all set in like 1930s, like Chicago and stuff. You should definitely check it out. It's like really violent, so if you don't like lots of blood and gore, you probably should check it out. But it's awesome series. It's a bit like Cowboy Bebop.
Alright, the series I want to discuss is about Digimon Tamers. And Digimon Tamers is different from the original series, Digimon Adventure and Zero Two, where this series is a lot darker and it's more mature for the audience. And the plot is that the Digimon became real in the real world, and they came to the real world to fight some evil virus. And you should check out this series if you want to see something dark and fucked up. And 4-volume manga series, and there you go.
Okay, guys, it is Sasuke Drake on FD, and I'm here to give you guys my thoughts on Kiba, or I would, but there's a time limit, so I'm going to be forced to tell you only a few minutes of it. If I'm even about that. Am I, Adam?
No, you're good.
We only had 4, so you can spend some time. Okay. Well, I'll be telling you about an underrated series that I think is amazing, and that is Kiba. Now, Kiba is about a boy named Zed who lives in a polluted town known as Calm. One day, a spirit appears to interact into another world. In this world, there are the spirits that people can fight with. Zed ends up getting a powerful spirit known as a Mirror Gall. While you go through this story, there are many twists and plot changes in the story where you can see the villain and how he schemes against Zed. Everything along those lines. It's a very great series. Zed is a very great character and kind of unique for the way he seems. If you watch the series, you'll understand how he's different than other characters. And might I just say, key spirits, 6 of them, awesome. Okay, I am done. Check it out, guys. Watch mine instead of everybody else's.
Yourself.
Right.
Alright, it's my turn.
All right.
Alright, so the series I'm going to be talking about is Mad Max. Now, this series pretty much takes place, I guess you could say, in Europe, and it involves a country in the Civil War, and the main thing that's behind it is this girl who pretty much doesn't know anything how to do except for like killing and everything, but she has a connection to this girl like all the way across the country or something, who pretty much in a way is her. And when they come together, they pretty much try to stop the Civil War and bring the world back into order, I guess you could say. But yeah, the series boasts great soundtrack, everything like that. It's got good action. If you're not used to seeing a girl wielding a gun, I'd recommend you stay away from this. But yeah, check it out.
Okay, my turn. I'm the anime hero, and I review anime so you can enjoy it. The anime I want to talk about for about 2 minutes is Fist of the North Star, or Hokuto no Ken as some people know it. Basically, people have been getting kind of bored of this series because the first season starts kind of slow. Basically, what people know is that it's about a guy who can do martial arts, who can blow up body parts, or more specifically people's heads. But people find the story cliche because it's just about his wife being stolen by his best friend, but that's only the beginning of the series. Basically, the entire anime is a tragic shonen, and possibly the most violent shonen series to date, since the anime is really censored compared to the manga version. The violence is almost seinen level in the manga. Basically, Kenshiro, the main character, he's basically going around the world, like, beating the bad guys, but the thing is, at some point during the story, he has to battle his own brothers. It's basically, how can I put this? It's his destiny to end up saving the world, for the planet has been gone through a nuclear disaster, there's hardly any food, water, pollution, and there's tons of bad guys running amok. Basically, the story is really tragic, seeing that, Kenshiro is superhuman, but not too strong. Basically, he can't go from one place to another instantly, so people tend to die wherever he goes. It's a tragic story, as I said before. Basically, against his main opponents are his brothers, who are pretty much each have following their own destiny. I have a full review that stood like about 30-40 minutes of a tribute to explain the whole thing, because people don't really get this show. Most of the time you see it, it's an action show, and just a lot of blood and guts, but they don't get like the whole moral message of deepness that it has. Basically, it's about the main thing about Kenshiro is about his story of being both a savior figure, kind of like, I'm not exaggerating when they reference him as a Jesus Christ kind of figure, but also at the same time as a Grim Reaper. Towards the end of the series, or during the midway, that's when the series gets better, because more characters start popping up, different martial art techniques, and it's actually one of the earliest animes to use the energy beams before Dragon Ball Z, so I know for sure if Fist of the North Star was able to, if it was able to be dubbed or air on Toonami at the same time when Dragon Ball Z was made, it would have been just as big or bigger. Unfortunately, since it didn't, no one really knows about it. Well, that's my take on it. Someone's next.
Alright, I am the anime reviewer, and my recommendation, you've probably heard of it, is Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied is an amazing story. It's got the main girl is Lucy, who is a Diclonius who has been basically imprisoned her entire life. Diclonius have 8 invisible arms, which they use to tear people to shreds because they have been thought as freaks of nature since they've been developed. And basically, she gets shot by a 50 caliber anti-tank round and has lost her memory, so she has split personality. Her split personality is New, who hardly knows how to talk. The only thing she can say is New, henceforth her name. And she ends up living with the other main character, Coda, who takes her in and basically teaches her how to talk and tries to house her and just takes care of her as best he can when he's living alone with his cousin. And since she doesn't know how to do anything, that brings her to school and tries to give her an education, but she ends up she's being hunted too, so they don't know she's being hunted or her past. So when the first attack happens on her. The government is attacking her, and all the people die again. And they find just one guy screaming in pain with arms broken, torn off, and basically it's just a bloody mess with what they find. Elfen Lied is just an amazing story. If you do not like nudity, this might not be for you, and if you don't like loads and loads of blood, this probably won't be for you. But this series is definitely one for people who like violence, and just everything in the anime that has to do with blood, gore, killing, and nudity. That's basically it for my little thing on Elfen Lied. Adam,
Check
would you like to say anything?
Check the chat box before you start.
I think I haven't gone yet, but yeah, the series I'm recommending, guys, is Welcome to the NHK, and this series is really deep and really good because the main character is something called a hikikomori. It's a person who doesn't like to go outside and socialize and be in large groups, so he stays in his house, and his house is a mess. And he meets this girl Masaki, and she helps him, basically get rid of his hikikomori ways. I do a full series review on my channel about this if you guys want to check that out recently. And the whole story is him just trying to find his way in life, and there's some great characters, excellent characters in my opinion. His best friend Yamazaki was really funny, and there's some other really good characters. And the series really is about just people and their problems and dealing with problems. It's really relatable. The characters are very relatable, and it's a very good social commentary about the way things are in general, or more specifically in Japan. A lot of the problems they're facing, such as pyramid schemes and online suicide pacts and things like addictions, some MMORPGs, and a lot of other things that they get into in the series. And overall, you kind of root for the characters and just hope they succeed in just finding a way to live life happily. So overall, an excellent series, a very underrated series in my opinion, and one that's worth checking out. It's called Welcome to the NHK. Check it out.
All right, guys. So you have seen all of our Green Clan members talk about their certain series that they think compare or are on par with the big three: Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. So anyway, that's pretty much the gist of this video. And now we're going to say peace out, each member, starting with me, Anime Green, leader of the Green Clan. Next.
Dan.
Alright, yeah, Dan Man. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nate, walking.
4 o'clock in the morning. Good night.
Okay.
Phoenix.
Sayonara, bye-bye.
Okay. I'm the only one who's going to take this ending seriously. I'm talking Dracon FD. I'm going to do 16 series reviews when the new anime season starts. Look out for all of those. On to the next guy.
Stan Blaze signing out, saying I lost. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I won the challenge, guys.
I'm the Anime Hero. I review anime so you can enjoy it. I apologize for my numerous stumbling and mumbling of words here, since I'm not good at improv. I really suck at it, honestly. So for better information, you have to check my channel. And that's about all I got. So, yeah, I'm out.
Alright, I am the anime reviewer. I also lost to Sasuke Dracon. I hope you guys check my channel out, and I will see you guys whenever the next Green Clan thing's uploaded.
And the king, the second in command, the master of all One Piece, and my personal second member, the Green Clan other than Anime Hero. Sorry, Adam. I like Hero better. Zoro Fanboy 124. Everybody, welcome him on the stage.
Please. Yeah, this is Zoro Fanboy 124. If you like my discussion about NHK, I got a review on my channel. Check it out, and I get some other good videos. So I'm Zoro Fanboy 124, and I'm out.
All right, so check out all these guys' channels. They'll be annotated or linked in the description below. Give a thumbs up for the Green Clan and for all of these YouTubers, and we'll see you guys next time.
Adios, guys.
Peace, guys.
Bye-bye.
What's up, guys?